Welcome back to my channel. It's Leah with skinBEAUTIFUL RX. I'm a licensed esthetician and my channel is dedicated to bringing you education so that you can make the very best decision regarding your skin and its health. I also own skinBEAUTIFULRx.com, which is a medical grade skincare store as well as an in-office clinic where we provide the very best services for your overall skin health. We love treating anti-aging, acne, pigmentation, and I absolutely love this industry so much, so I'm so excited that you guys are here with me. I also own a salon where we have the very best professional hair care products, and I have to tell you, I'm not being biased, like our stylists are so amazing and truly the best in the industry, and I'll make sure we put all of our socials down below. But the reason I mention the salon aspect is because today we are talking about hair loss and hair thinning. I wanted to make sure that when I did this video, I made sure I did as much research as I could, and there is so much to read on the internet and to understand regarding hair loss. Now, hair loss affects men and women, but majority of my viewers are women, so I really wanted to focus this video around women pattern baldness, and because it is so very different from men losing their hair. Majority of women actually lose it more so to stress related issues. So we're going to get into the reasons that we can lose our hair and of course how we can treat it. Literally made sure that we carry the very best products so that you can achieve a healthy head of hair again. And like I said, I took my time making sure that I researched the very best products. Some we already had, but I also wanted to make sure that we could address it internally as well. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys all about Nutrafol, which is clinically proven to help you regrow your hair. So of course I want to mention that hair has so many benefits. It doesn't just give us our identity, it doesn't just make us feel good, because let me tell you, like a good blowout can totally change your day. Or if you wake up and roll out of the house with bedhead and you have to go somewhere, it immediately makes you feel not put together. So while hair does give us our identity, it can make us feel absolutely beautiful, or the opposite. There are other reasons that we have hair. As we know, hair helps us regulate temperature. It protects our skin. It helps protect our skin from the sun. It is sensory, of course. So, you know, while hair is dead, it actually is like a living organ as well. When it comes to your overall health, the amount of hair that we have or that we're losing is a key indicator to other issues going on in our system. In fact, one reason I knew something was going on with me, and right before I found out that I have an autoimmune disorder, I was extremely stressed, which is a trigger for autoimmune disorders, but my hair was falling out so badly. Now, like I said, it can be an internal issue, or it could be, you could be losing hair regarding nutrients that you're lacking. So I really do also want to emphasize going to your doctor to get a blood test and make sure that you're just not iron deficient or deficient in other nutrients, which can cause hair loss, is also very important. Hair loss can actually happen at any age, and 40% of women by the age of 50 have experienced hair thinning. And that is majorly because of hormones. For women, hormones play a key component in how lush or how thin our hair is. And I was in aesthetic school. We learned all about hair growth. There's 3 stages, and you can remember it by the word act. Anagen, catagen, and telogen. That is the life cycle of a hair. And when that cycle is interrupted, luckily for us, the follicle of the hair remains healthy and can still support hair growth in keeping the hair follicle growing, but we actually have to stimulate that action again. So it's kind of like thinking about when you get a hair transplant, they are using your hair, your dead hair, but they're transplanting it back into where the healthy follicle is so that you can regrow your hair. So what's really important about this video is understanding, without actually doing a treatment like the ones we're going to talk about today, most likely, you know, hair thinning will continue and not get better until you implement a treatment into your routine. So female pattern baldness, or androgen alopecia, like I said, affects many women. It's the #1 reason that women have thinning or baldness. Opposite of men, where men, when they start to bald or have thinning, it's usually at the front and recedes backwards. Now with women, it actually is in the crown and then extends out. So it's more so of a thinning effect overall. And I have had an overwhelming response from people, from clients, from customers experiencing stress-related hair thinning, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to do this video and bring in Nutrafol, because I want my clients and my customers to be healthy and happy. And I'm just really excited that I have the ability to really talk to you guys about all of these products, and hopefully it helps you or somebody you know regain their confidence with their hair. I have 3 products with me today that are all going to be very important depending on where you are and why you lost your hair. So childbirth is one of the reasons that we lose our hair. It's a traumatic event that happens to our body, a beautiful traumatic event, but it puts a load of stress on the body, and many women post pregnancy lose their hair. So the Nutrafol Postpartum, we will talk about that, but that one would be for you. Now, Nutrafol Womens Balance is for the woman who has more of a hormone issue due to menopause. So this one will be for you. And then if you're not quite sure why you're losing your hair, then the overall women's supplement is perfect for you. Now, all of these products, as I said, just have a little bit different amounts of ingredients, but they all will treat 6 root causes. It's also really important about Nutrafol, and of course important to me, is that it is clinically proven in many studies to help regrow and thicken hair by 80%. It was created and formulated by physicians who know all about hair and its life cycle. And I think that's really important when it comes to supplements and something we're putting into our body. We want to, make sure there are many clinical studies that it is proven, not just by the brand, but it's proven in other studies conducted by other companies, as well as the integrity of the ingredients. And then it's actually formulated by somebody who knows what they're talking about and has a history in what you're taking the supplement for. So let's go ahead and get into the ingredients, the key ingredients in these products that actually help you to regrow your hair. So regarding stress, as we mentioned, stress is one of the key reasons that we women lose our hair and have hair thinning. This actually has an adaptogen that helps to regulate the stress hormone so that we will stop shedding. Regarding hormones, DHT is one very important hormone that actually makes us lose our hair, and this also has saw palmetto in it, which also helps to regulate the production of DHT. Nutrafol also uses vitamin E, and we know how important that is internally, as well as an antioxidant, which also helps to keep your hair healthy, the scalp healthy, the skin, the follicle healthy. This also uses marine collagen peptides, and if you guys have ever watched some of my older videos, we only carry within us collagen peptides because they are the very best for our system, including our hair. So this also does have marine collagen peptides, which are the most bioavailable to us. They are clinically proven and clinically studied and have the most efficacious results. And then another really important ingredient in this is a derivative of turmeric, which is 500 times more potent than turmeric, and for its antioxidant abilities. And on a cellular level, it's been clinically proven to stimulate the cells to regrow our hair and stop hair thinning. Now, this isn't something that, you know, happens overnight. Hair thinning and hair balding does not happen overnight, and regrowing it is also not going to happen overnight. You should be on this 3 to 6 months before really noticing a big change. Now, some people do see it much sooner, but I do want to remind you that, you know, after 4 weeks, most likely you're not going to see a big difference. Between that 3 to 6 mark is where the clinical studies really started to show the health of the hair, as well as the regrowth, lots of little baby hairs, and the follicles being much healthier and stimulating regrowth. And I just think it's also really important to remember that, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there are so many reasons that we can be losing our hair, and Nutrafol actually affects every single one of those. It targets every single one of those reasons. So no matter what your reason is, it's different than my reason, but we can both use the same product and get beautiful, healthy head of hair again. And I think that's just so important that one product has the ability to target so many different reasons. As I mentioned, it does take a village. So while we are treating internally, we should also be treating externally, which is where the next products come into play. Making sure that not only the internal health and nutrients and stress and hormones are being affected, but making sure the skin around the follicle and the actual hair is also healthy will give you the best benefits when taking these supplements. So the next two products I do want to talk about is actually scalp health, and they're both growth activators. So we have seen amazing results. We've carried this for a really long time. You can actually read all the reviews for the NeoGenesis Hair Thickening Serum when I link it below, but this has helped so many women. I will say this is better for women than it is for men, because I think that the majority of these growth factor protein cells actually do help with the stress related aspect to hair thinning, as well as going gray prematurely. That is also stress related, and this product actually helps. If it's stress related, you have gone prematurely gray, this will help to bring back your natural color. Now, what's really important about the NeoGenesis Growth Factor Serum, one, it's oncology approved, which is so important to me. Also, 60% stem cell released molecules, and it actually helps the follicle stay healthy and ignites the follicle to really help with the hair regrowth. This is great for restoring thickness of the hair shaft, and keeping, as I said, the follicle healthy. This is absolutely incredible. This is human derived. Now, another great product, very similar to this, but without any human component. I mean, there's no, you know, blood in this, there's nothing like that, but some people just don't feel comfortable using a growth factor, and that's fine. That's why we have choices. And the Nutrafol Growth Activator actually uses the ashwagandha, which you can also find in this, the adaptogen that actually helps with the stress hormone. Same with this, you can kind of see that similarity, but this does it with botanicals, with the botanical ashwagandha. What's also really special about both of these products is they both use exosomes to deliver these growth properties deep into the cells, where we can actually use them to inhibit loss and then the regrowth of hair. So no matter which one of these you use, they both absorb really, really well into the scalp, and they both boost cell renewal for thicker and stronger hair. So I love both of these. My clients, like I said, we've had the hair growth serum for so long. I have some of my very favorite people on it, including most of my family, as well as my friends who are experiencing the loss of hair, and they all love it. And I'm really excited to actually have the growth activator now for the people that could not use the NeoGenesis serum, and I'm excited to see their results as well. The next products I want to talk about, which we carry in our salon, is Kerastase. And they, what I love about Kerastase is that they also use skin health ingredients in their shampoos, their conditioners, their oils, every single product they have, because they know the importance of keeping the actual scalp skin happy and healthy, which results in healthier, longer, more beautiful hair. So all of these also contain ingredients like hyaluronic acid to help keep the scalp healthy. Now, in particular, and why I'm talking about it in this video, Kerastase Densite line is all about keeping the hair thick. So this is their hair thinning line. So if you are experiencing hair thinning or baldness, their line actually promotes the thickening of the hair. Densite is basically density of the hair. What's also really important about the Kerastase line is that they actually also have peptides to help with thickening the hair strand. What's really cool about these products is that they contain not only hyaluronic acid, but glycopeptides that go in and actually make it deep into the cuticle of the hair and the follicle to thicken it and strengthen it, to keep that hair in. You know, if it's starting to fall out and thinning, keeping the cuticle super healthy will help to keep the hair in place as well. We also have styling products, but you know, I just think it's really important when we're looking at making sure that we're doing everything we can to keep this new hair healthy, and then our existing hair has to stay healthy too, making sure that cuticle and our shampoo and conditioner and all of our styling products are working for us, not against us. You know, it's just the complete package. Now, there are a few products that I want to mention is the Revitalash line, particularly the volume enhancing foam. Kerastase also has a foam that helps to thicken, but we see so many of our clients happy with this product in particular, which is the foam. And it also, like the other hair products, it also uses a peptide complex to keep the hair strong and healthy and growing. And with that, the hair strand is also thicker. It is something that we as women need to feel good about. We want to look in the mirror and, you know, we want beautiful skin and we want beautiful hair. We want, you know, to feel like us, and that includes having healthy volume and healthy head of hair and not having to worry about baldness, because I think, you know, we associate baldness with men, and women are so, I feel like, so embarrassed by it. And it's not anything to be embarrassed by, because it's not your fault. Like, it's, you know, stress, it's hormones, and it's lack of sleep, it's lack of proper nutrition. And luckily, we can base all of this on science and help to promote new hair growth, as well as keep the hair you have healthy and intact. I love carrying the medical grade line from Nutrafol for this reason, because it is based on science. It's based on the most highest quality ingredients, and it's all clinically proven, so that I know I am giving the best to my customers and clients. So I hope this video was very helpful. And no matter the reason you are losing your hair or experiencing hair thinning in the crown, there is a product for you, and that's Nutrafol. And then actually making sure you are topically putting on products and using hair care, you know, that it was formulated for this specific reason. I know you can achieve your most beautiful healthy hair again. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you would like a more in-depth video on this discussion, I'm happy to do that. There's just so much information regarding women losing their hair that this video would be so long, but I'm sure it's already long enough. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.